election. Now, I want to be very clear that I know there's been a incredible amount of campaigning. In fact, I even had to wake up in the middle of the night for a bench trial because one of the campaigns, people were charged with reckless endangerment for riding around screaming on top of a party bus. So if that's any indication, then there was definitely a lot of hard-fought campaigning, and I appreciate everyone's effort and participation.
I'm scared. I'm nervous.
I will note that much like the previous election,
I'm scared it's over.
The two front-runner candidates in this election were neck and neck up until the last couple of days, the last 48 hours or so. So without further ado, first is Remothy Baxter Caldwell, 48 votes. Next is Birdcock, 64 votes.
Fuck.
Then Weedingle Dan with 85 votes. Should be no surprise to anyone, given the candidates on the list, that the next two are sort of what you would call the front runners, with Mr. Pingafria and Mr. Buddha. Now, regardless of the results of this, I want everyone to appreciate and respect the fact that people are putting in a great deal of effort to advance what they believe to be the right course of action for you in this city.
Oh, I'm fucked.
You may have personal disagreements with them. Hell, you may even have, street beefs with them or whatever the hell has been going on for the last week. And yes, I've heard about all this fucking bullshit on the streets. The result is that Mr. Osvaldo Pingafria scored 406 votes and is the runner-up.
Oh!
Mr. Lang Buddha scored 485 votes and has been reelected for a second term.
Let's go.
That's
We're
not too many.
Please wait. There is a very, very, very important announcement that all of you need to listen to. Mr. Brian Knight, you come up here.
What is happening? This is the scary part. I don't like this.
Brian had a bit of a headache.
All right, you're up, Bundy. Let's go.
Hey, that's a ranger guy.
Chill with the heli. We cannot hear properly.
I can't even see half the people here.
All right, let me take care of something very briefly.
So fucking sexy up there.
Okay, can everybody hear me on the microphone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure.
All right, beautiful. We have heard rumblings on the streets. We have seen twatter wars. We are very well aware of the general suspicions of the general citizens of Los Santos regarding the status of Michael Simone. This is something that the Unified Police Department has been investigating since September of 2021. The previous docket posting that we had placed against him was closed approximately 6 months ago due to suspicions that he had passed away in an explosion. As many of you are very well aware, due to the rumblings and the twatter beefs, that has turned out to not be the case.
I thought that homie was dead.
As of approximately 2 minutes ago, a new filing has been placed against Michael Simone for the primary charges of terrorism and weapons trafficking. As I have previously emphasized in media announcements, any individuals who are harboring Michael Simone, any individuals who are caught aiding or abetting Michael Simone, anyone who so much as offers him a couch to sleep on or a vehicle to drive will be accomplices and accessories to the same charges that he is currently facing. He was remitted into the custody of DOC when we first apprehended him about 8 or 9 months ago. He was broken out of that transport, and the Unified Police Department will be pursuing the full extent of the law and seeking the death and execution of Michael Simone during that trial. I was kind of hoping that I would be able to talk long enough for Brian to get his 2 cents in, but, yeah. Docket posting's live. Go read it yourselves, folks. Thank you.
Holy shit.
For any of you chuckle fucks who don't understand the big words that Bundy did, let me put it simply. Fuck around, find out. You help this guy, you're not subject to some bullshit statute of limitations, whatever. All that shit for this particular matter is waived. So if you think you're going to help him, you better be ready for what's going to come your way. That's all. Thank you.